Today on Test Lab, we're introducing you to the new 2017 Bowtech Fanatic 3.0. Hey guys, Dave Thomas from BowHunterPlanet.com, and let me tell you right now, it is heating up with 2017 bows, and Bowtech just brings out the new Fanatic 3.0, and because it's a target bow, we're bringing in our new target advisor, Krishner, to help us give you guys the best data we can about this bow and tell you what it's all about. So Chris, welcome to the show. Appreciate you doing this. You know, before we even shoot this bow, what are you thinking?
Well, absolutely. I mean, the Bowtech is definitely getting back into the target market. This is something that they've been in for a while. They had the Specialist for a number of years. Coming back with the Fanatic a few years ago, ever since that bow introduced, they've been doing a fantastic job with improvements, really taking the feedback from the archers that are shooting their products and moving forward with their design. Integrating as far as bow hunters to target archers, this is going to be an easy transition because of some of the technology, especially within the cam system. From my standpoint, with the new overdrive binary that they're using, this is an extremely tunable system. I've seen a number of archers using this bow that have just put together fantastic scores and just claim the shootability of the bow has been fantastic.
I'll tell you what, it's exciting to me because I've recently been shooting a lot of the Bowtech bows, the new bows they've been sending us for Test Lab, which you guys will see soon. But you know, that technology they have with their binary cam systems is just so smooth.
Yeah, they'll have the two different cam systems. They have an SD, which is more your short draw version, which will range from 24 to 29. Being that it's a smaller cam system, the cam is lighter and is going to be able to generate a little bit more force. So in that cam system, you are going to get more speeds. It's going to be in that 320 range, especially just mainly due to the cam size. But the specs remain pretty much the same. I mean, you got 37 3/4 inch axle to axle, 7-inch brace height at about 5 pounds, 4.7 pounds to be specific. Now, if you go to the XL, this is where the long draw archer guys are going to come in, the 28.5 to the 32.5, which in the target industry, we're starting to see a lot of long draw archers come out there, and there's not a lot of bows out there for them to shoot. So having a good sized 37-inch bow in a 32.5-inch draw length is kind of key.
The specs look good to me. I was pretty impressed with what I saw and what they're offering, I guess, with it. I love the color, the white with the black. I thought that was really cool. I did notice some of the stuff they mentioned here. The new improvements featured on Fanatic 3.0 are 10% stiffer riser, which is more consistency, a new grip geometry, so they're saying it's improved stability with this new grip. New riser stabilizer mount, so on the back, so it gives you a place to put it. Increased string and cable strand count, virtually no creep. So let's talk about that a minute. Okay. What's your experience with that? I know you have a lot of experience with strings, actually. So tell us a little bit about that.
So increased strand count is going to make a huge difference when it comes to overall shooting. Speed and performance is, yes, it's important, but the most important thing is how stable and consistent is your bow every single time. By increasing the strand count, now I don't know the exact number. They didn't give us an exact number on what they're using. But by increasing this, what you're doing is, regardless of heat, temperature, shooting, wear and tear, things of that nature, this string and cable combination is going to be more durable. It's going to last longer. You're going to get more shots out of it. Now, I don't know exactly, like I said, I don't know exact strand counts, but I'm just guessing based on the material they're using that this is going to be a pretty thick cable. Another thing this is going to do is this is also going to make your back wall a little stiffer. Now, looking at the cam system, it looks like they're using a cable stop system. So what it means is with the cable stops actually coming around and hitting the cable and using this, very similar to other cam systems you'll see out there, especially in the target market. These are really popular. This will give you more of a stiffer feel, a little more stiffer back wall.
All right, so Chris and I just got done shooting the new Fanatic 3.0 from Bowtech, the target bow. This could be one of the best bows in the industry. Now, I don't know a lot about target bows, I'm not gonna lie. This is why Chris is gonna tell us about what he thought of the shooting of it. However, from my perspective, when I shot it, it really didn't do much of anything. And I know Chris put on like, you know, stabilizers and stuff, so that definitely helped. But when I fired it, I felt like the bow just really nothing happened. And I know you said it kicked forward, but it felt like nothing happened. And then the arrows, I mean, it was like.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty straight.
So, I mean, so what's your thoughts, I guess, from a target perspective on this bow?
From a target perspective, this is, it's extremely smooth. The bow shoots very well. The response was fantastic. I like a bow with some positive feedback to it. It's not, there's no overkill by any explanation for feedback. By feedback, giving you a little bit of response in the hand. But it's not a bow that tires you out. We shot it today on the comfort setting, so it has a performance setting as well. So that'd be great for 3D or maybe even some field and hunter, maybe a windier condition day.
Yeah, pick up speed.
Yeah, pick up a little extra speed, something to cut through the wind. But as far as shootability, this bow felt fantastic. Drew was ultra smooth, felt great. I mean, I think this is a great showing by Bowtech and a lot of improvements. The grip position felt fantastic, held fantastic, never felt like I was fighting the wall at all. Flex guard worked flawlessly.
I felt like the grip was really nice. I mean, coming from more of a bow hunting perspective, I felt like I like that it's kind of a flat feel to it. And I felt like it was rock solid when I was holding it. It didn't feel too small or it didn't have like a curve to where my hand had to go a certain way and contour a certain way, which frankly, I've really grown accustomed to the Bowtech grips recently with doing more of their bows from the hunting perspective, but that worked out good. I also noticed you're able to put your accessories onto the backside, which is what they added, correct? One of these holes here.
Absolutely. Yeah, they gave us a couple options. I set this up in a geometry that's very familiar to me and the bows that I've had most experience with, running a very low stabilizer mount. So seeing that Bowtech added that was great to see. The grip with the riser cage that they have on the side, one of the biggest challenges with shoot-through risers is actually having a solid grip on the side. I felt that it was extremely comfortable. I tend to run a real high-angled grip, which for some risers can be uncomfortable. The bow felt ultra smooth in my hand. I loved the feel of that grip.
All right, Dave and Chris from BowHunterPlanet.com. Again, go to BowtechArchery.com to learn more. We'll see you next time.